Good morning, everybody. I'm Lizelle Stimmett from the department, or rather the Directorate Student Admissions and Registrations. And we'll be taking you through the registration for undergraduate honours and postgraduate. There is important information here. Please take the time and read through this. It's valuable information that you will need in order to proceed. Also, the registration dates are here. Registration opened on Monday, 9th of January. Registration closes on the 3rd of February. That's for semester 1 and 2 modules. Year modules, the closing date is the 20th of March. If you only want to register for second semester, you can either register now for second semester already, or if you only want to register in the second semester, registration will open on the 3rd of July and close on the 14th of July. So please take note of these closing dates. If the closing date is passed, you will not be able to register because we do not have late registrations. You need to register online, so you click on online registrations. Find your qualification. Obviously, if you want to register, you can only register for the qualification that you have applied for and accepted the offer for. If you did not accept the offer, you will not be able to register. If you accepted the offer for one qualification and you decide to change your mind, you can't until the next application period. Okay. In the example that we will use, the person has registered for the Bachelor of Laws. Calculate your study fee and other fees. You can get a study fee quotation if you are using a bursary or have a sponsor paying for you. Click on the study fee quotation. Let's just go. Academic years for 2023. We do not have the fees available for 2024, and you can't apply for last year a study quotation. Right. So if you are a student in South Africa, that's where you click on South Africa. Any other country in Africa or all other countries, I will show you the difference in a moment. Undergraduate registration. Have you ever registered any instance? Click on the web walkthrough and then registration. Seems to be a bit slow, but we will get there eventually. Student number 0834. Surname. Names, date of birth, 3, then 25, and click on next. You can see here it automatically populates the qualification code for you. And as you can see on the drop-down list, if you were registered for other qualifications previously, they will also appear here. Because if you have been registered, let's say for instance for a Bachelor of Arts degree before, you don't need to reapply, you can simply re-register. So anything that you are permitted to register for will be listed here, and you can't register for anything else. Click on next. It provides you with all your details. It is here that where, for instance, if your address is changed, you click on change postal address, physical address, or change courier address, whichever is applicable. If all the information is correct, you click on next. And there are pop-up reminders. Yeah, if you select the courier dispatch office option, please ensure that someone is available at the address to receive your study material. Obviously, if it's a courier, then they will deliver at your house or the address that you have supplied. And if you skip anything, yeah, click on next. And it tells you, please select your preferred UNISA office for support. So you can't proceed unless you have completed that. So it is very, very helpful to ensure that you don't miss a very important step. See submitting. Just in the background, there's a process that runs that verifies all the information. So just be patient. And here we are. It asks you, are you in your final year of studies? In this instance, you'll see it's automatically no, because in the background process that runs, it checks the number of modules that you have completed up to now, and it checks it against the number of modules required to complete your qualification. Automatically by default mark no if you are not completing. Do you need an access card? That's for library. You can either mark yes or no, whichever is applicable for you. Display the method for study units. Here you have options. List the study units valid for your qualification. List all study units. Rather select the first option, list study units valid for your qualification, because you can only register for study units that are actually valid for your qualification. List them by code. Submit. Okay. Now you can select, depending on the modules that you want to register for, level 1st, 2nd, 3rd or 4th level, or list all. Let's say you want to register for 2nd level modules. Those are the modules still outstanding. There are 10 modules for this qualification. There are 10 modules on 2nd level, but this particular student has already passed 7 of the 10, and hence only 3 modules are listed, because those are the ones outstanding on 2nd level. On 1st level, you will see if we click there for this particular qualification, this particular student, once again there are 10 modules, but the student has already passed 6 of the 10, and hence only 4 are reflected here. So it makes it very, very, very easy for you. I just want to go through all the levels for you to see. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 modules. All the modules are listed, so it means that this student has not yet passed any modules on 3rd level. 4th level, the same. All right, so it makes it very, very easy for you. Let's just go back. Let's if you click, it automatically populates the module, and so let's click on that one. And there's a pop-up here for that AFL. Please note that this is a signature course. Study material for this module will only be available online. You will therefore not receive any printed study material for this module. You also need regular access to a computer and the internet to participate in the online learning activities and assessment. All right, so if you do not have access to a computer, ensure that you can access through a friend's computer or through an internet cafe, whatever the case might be. If you are not sure, then select modules that okay. So now you can decide, oh my goodness, I clicked this module and I didn't want to register for this, so you can click on remove and keep that one to show you what happens. If you click on remove selected study modules, it will actually remove that module. And you can then select another module. Here we are back, and you can select another module. Alright, so it really is very easy. If you're happy with the modules that you selected, you click on next. You click on the drop-down list. These modules are only available in English, and semester period, you can decide to change it to 2nd semester or keep it in the 1st semester, whichever is applicable for your particular circumstance. If you're happy with the modules and the semester, you click on next. And there you go. Gives you a reminder, pop-up reminder to please check your details. This is the information that you supplied. Is it correct? If you are happy, you can click on payment type. Credit card is a live transaction. So if you click on credit card and you pay, it actually is a real-time transaction. Or if you prefer to do an EFT or pay in cash at the bank, you click other. Then kindly read through the declaration. It says your use of this and other websites of the University of South Africa is subject to the terms and conditions, including but not limited to the documents that are referred to in some of the clauses. You should read the terms and conditions carefully before you access any website. This is with regards to the POPI Act. By now, the POPI Act is old news, and we are all, or most of us, are familiar with that. Then also important, please ensure that this information is correct. And click, read through the declaration below and click in this circle to activate the submit button. So in the declaration below, I declare that all the personal information by me finished on this form is true and correct. I undertake to comply with all the rules, regulations and decisions of the university and any amendments thereto. I want to highlight this because often students afterwards come and they say, you know, I wanted something different, whatever the case might be. Yeah, you actually undertake to comply with all the rules. All the rules as in the My Rules of UNISA pertaining to all students. Okay, so by signing this, you give your undertaking that if should there come a change in curriculum, that they change some modules for other modules, that you will not take the university to court for that. By clicking on this, you say that you comply. Internal administrative processing, etc. I also consent that UNISA may share my personal information with the matriculation board and admission committees, not for somebody outside of UNISA, as far as it is relevant to your registration. Understand that the terms of the Protection of Personal Information, the POPIA Act, so read through these and then only you click on that to submit. If you don't want to take the undertaking, you simply do not click and you click on withdraw from this application. Because unless you have ticked that box, you will not be able to submit. Click on submit. It says you're submitting, please wait. With your registration, the moment that you click on submit, too many modules from level 1 group B, so you can go back and amend your registration. And then let's say remove a module and select another module from now that's populated the new module. We've gone through this. Just going to jump right to the bottom, read through. Every time you need to click on that to state that you have read through and that you comply. Submit. So let's just wait for the background process to run. So obviously, let's click on help. And yeah, it gives you information on the error message that you got. It says yeah, so just read through that. All right. Out. Back. And let's remove the problematic module. just for your information, it gives this error message because the curriculum of the Bachelor of Laws degree has changed. So new modules were introduced, old modules were removed from the curriculum. And there you go. It says you're temporary because you have not paid yet. Only once payment is received, the minimum amount. See here, total fees and the minimum amount. Once that has been received, your registration will actually be activated. All right. For general information regarding payment, if you click on there, it takes you to the UNISA payment methods and banking details, debit cards, credit cards, UNISA web credit card payments, bank deposit, EFTs, payments by employers, bulk payments, sponsors, bursaries, etc. For instance, let's just click on EFT. And there you go. It gives you the information on how to do the EFT payment. Bank name, UNISA's banking with FNB. That, the account number, don't use any other account number, the branch code. And then the reference is very, very, very important. It says your student number, one open space, and then followed by this number. Okay. If you're registering for undergraduate, you don't click on SBL. That's for the School of Business Leadership. So it's not applicable to you. Let's look at some of the other. If you want to do a bank deposit, you go into any FNB, have your student number ready. Please remember, when you do a payment, please quote your student number as the reference. Otherwise, if there's no student number, our system will not know against which account that study fees or that amount must be credited. And it will lie in an account and gather interest until such time as a person actually inquires, I've made a payment, but my registration has not been activated. It's because you did not submit your student number as your reference number. All right, so please, if you go into the bank, your first 8 blocks are your student number, then followed by this for study fees. Okay. Don't use any of the other reference numbers because it will then go into a different account and your registration will not be activated. Okay. If you at this point decide, oh my goodness, I can't take off work and I don't have time, I rather want to make a credit card payment, you click on that. Otherwise, you quit and pay later. So that will give you an opportunity to then go into a bank, pay cash, or do an EFT, whatever the case might be. If you click on credit card payment, it gives you your student number, your qualification code. If you click on there, and please remember, please don't click on the pay button twice, because all that will do is it will deduct the amount from your credit card twice. So please don't, unless you have won the lottery and you don't worry about money, that's fine. These are your details. It says your registration pending, your email address. Please ensure that you use your My Life UNISA address. UNISA only corresponds with you via your My Life UNISA address. This is according to the POPI Act. Okay, If you communicate with us from a Gmail or whatever, all those accounts can be and have been hacked in many instances, and we're never sure whether it's actually you or somebody else using your details. So please, when you correspond with us, please use your UNISA My Life study email address. Okay. If you wish to pay a library fine, if there was a library fine, the amount would be stated there. You can state here the study fee amount. Okay. States here. Please don't click. Again, it reminds you, please don't click on the pay button twice. Once you click pay now, it will be redirected to your FNB credit card payment website to complete your payment, which I'm not going to do because I don't want somebody else's banking details to be reflected. Okay. Very important. Do not close your browser until you get a payment response or a message from UNISA confirming that payment was received. Very important. Do not close your browser until you get a payment response or a message from UNISA confirming that payment was received. Just going to go. Here it tells you balance due, etc. All right. Just showing you what the credit card payment tab does. Yeah, if you decide you rather want to go into pay cash, you want to do EFT, you click on quit and pay later. Okay. If, for instance, I just want to show you again. If you do not put in the qualification code, it will actually not highlight for you to display. All right. It's gone live. It displays to you. Tells you that is your total for that module. All right. Payment due with registration. This is the minimum payment. Please take note of this amount here. If we go back and I now click other countries in South Africa, the same qualification, the same module, click on display. If we go for other countries, previously, when we still had exam venues, there was a foreign levy charged for that. Now, because we only have online exams, you will see that the fees remain the same because UNISA doesn't have to cater with venues here and overseas, pay invigilators, etc., etc. Okay. I hope that this helps. If there are questions, please send us an email and let us assist as far as possible. You can send your email to studyinfo@unisa.ac.za. Thank you.